Hello Reformers, and welcome back to Gekokujo. Now, we are currently located at Mihara Castle, and we are about to siege it. But before we do, I think it would be a good idea if we were to make Goemon one of our vassals, so we can spread our influence even further. So, let's do that right now. I will be giving him one of our villages, I believe. Yes, I think that will be fine. There we go. Okay, so we need to give a few things to Lord Shigioki, I believe. Okay. There we go. Okay, that is very nice indeed. So, I have also sent Mei Ling off to the Oda clan once again to give them a gift and hopefully get some more relation up so we can continue giving them truces and so forth. Maybe we can get a trade agreement going. That would be quite nice as well. So, let us now head into Mihara Castle and attempt to take it. Oh yes, here we go. Now, what I've also done is I have petitioned a patrol to go around Hiroshima, so hopefully that will be rather safe from any particular incursions from some of the enemy vassals. So, here we go. This will be the penultimate siege, I believe, to being able to take out the Mori clan. Oh yes, okay. Let us now head into their castle. And one moment. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Let's head in. I have my two-handed sword at the ready, and we are about to take it to them, as it were. Oh yes, okay, so now I am having problems with morale yet again. I don't know why that is, really, because I took a look at the party morale screen, and everything seems to check out okay. The only thing, I suppose, that is a little bit high is the party size, but I don't believe 150 is that much, so I'm a little skeptical about why that is happening, because recent events we do have a plus in that particular area, so it should be fine. But we'll see after this battle has occurred whether we lose any units, and I actually just took out Great Lord Mori. 520 experience he awarded us. That is rather nice. Not bad at all. And now we will continue to swarm their archers. Let's do it. I've also checked, actually, about the morale, of course, that I have any units from the factions we are currently at war with, and I do not. So it is a little puzzling, to say the least. But I'm hoping that that will be resolved shortly. If we do lose any units, that is, that would be okay, I guess. I mean, it's not always good to lose any units, but I suppose it would solve our morale issues, but I don't believe it should be impacting us that much. But perhaps it is, who knows? Okay, well, I suppose we'll see. And it seems as though, oh, Kaguya was actually doing a really good job until she was taken out by one of their samurai archers. We will attain revenge for you, Kaguya. And it's just unfortunate that we don't have Mei Ling here to be able to compete against Kaguya. But hopefully she'll return soon, and then we'll have the pair back together. That would be good. Okay, so we are actually losing quite a few units, and that's not too bad, as I say. I think it would be a pretty decent test to make sure that that is mainly the reason why, unless we are losing morale for some unknown reason. But yes, we will soon see. And I believe we're actually going to be winning this rather simply, if I do not get totally pin-cushioned by these archers. As you can see, that particular fellow over there is attempting to assassinate us, and we will not allow that to happen. Although George did sacrifice himself for us, by the looks of things. He did get taken out, which is unfortunate. I do prefer our companions to actually live through every siege so that they can gain the most amount of experience possible, of course. Or at least potential XP, because you never know whether they'll get kills or not, but still. That would have been rather nice anyway. And I am just really lucky, I suppose, to have so many of these Shimazu units, because they are most likely the easiest units to come by for me nowadays, considering we own the entire Shimazu territory. Of course, we do own the entire Otomo territory as well, but I think I am just a little bit more comfortable with using Shimazu units, for whatever reason. Not too sure why that is. I think maybe because it is the first unit that we actually started to use almost exclusively, so that could be why. And I'm just actually not fighting very well at the moment. I'm not too sure why that is. There we are. Nice parry there. Not bad. And there's another one. And there we go. Took them down. There we are. Not bad at all. And now we will head up into their final stand. And I can imagine they'll have a lot of gunners. Yes, they do. Okay. Well, I may have to get out my bow for this. And potentially try and snipe a few. Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. We might not want to do that just yet. Let's try and get in a little bit before we start doing that. And hopefully not take any damage similar to the hit that we just suffered. That was rather amazing. Okay, I may be in a spot of bother here. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Come on, I have my polearm. Oh yeah, that's what you get. The effective reach of it is amazing. Okay, there we go. Wow, we cleared out everyone in the top floor. Very nice indeed. This time I didn't miss the staircase, amazingly enough. Thank you very much for that comment, by the way, telling me that that's where it was. Now I must be careful. I have to... Oh, yes. This is actually not going to go well, as you can tell. I do have damage modifiers on medium, so you can expect that I will take a little bit more damage than is usual. Although I have had medium modifier on for quite some time now, so you may see a difference in our allied units being taken out, because that is the difficulty I have actually changed up a little bit to make sure that we have an entertaining experience for everyone, of course. And now I am going to get pincushioned and probably killed. Yes, there we go. Well, there we are. I think that was a little mistake from me there. I really should not have tried to get into the main keep so fervently. And I am unable to move the camera with my mouse, as obviously you use the numpad. So there we are. I will hopefully be able to... Oh no! Okay, wait a minute. Oh, this is not going well. Can you tell? Okay. Well... Wow. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm leveling it off a little bit. This is very, very difficult to use. Okay, there we are. Not too bad. That's a pretty good view, I think. If I could actually level it off a little bit. There we are. That's much better. And now I believe they have a very small amount of units remaining, and we shall see how well our units do against them. I have full faith in our units that they'll be able to take them down, but who knows with how many casualties we will sustain in this particular endeavor. We will soon see. Yes, it seems as though we lost a Ronin and a Shimazu veteran spearman, which is not too bad. With the final charge, although we have just lost yet another veteran spearman. I suppose that's not too bad, considering they are very easy to train up, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. And now I believe there are actually some units above us. Yes, there are. Are there? I know. Oh, yes, they are actually even further above. So let's go and see. If I could actually control this correctly, of course. That would be wonderful. Okay. Wow, we can actually go very high in the keep. Oh, that's a shame. I really wanted to experience this while I was alive. Oh well, at least we can see sort of what's going on here with my terrible controls. Okay. Oh, that was a big mistake, Ronin. Very brave charge, though. Okay, let's see what goes on here. Some close-up action. Maybe a little bit too close for my liking. And there we are. This is a good angle, I think. I hope I am not making anyone sick with this motion that I am actually causing at the moment. That is not good. But hopefully our units will be able to get up here. And yeah, good work, Veteran Ronin. Ooh, he's doing a very good job. Look at this guy. He is a total boss. Oh yes, maybe he can take out this fellow as well. Oh wow, he actually got a triple kill in that particular engagement. Very nice indeed. But there we are. 15 morale is our reward. That's not too bad, I must say. We lost 46 units to death. That is rather severe. Okay, so let's see how many we actually killed. 338 total, and Great Lord Mori, and a lot of them are actually escaping. I will let this guy go, just in case he wants to defect to us. That would be very nice indeed. And as you can see, we still have a very low morale, which is somewhat worrying to me, but I suppose it's not too bad. I guess it could be even lower than that, but we will soon see how many units we can take. And then I may actually place them in Hiroshima's garrison. Or at least the Amico units, because they are currently at war with us, and that would reduce our morale even further, which is not something I would like, really. Not at this point, anyway. So, let's take all these guys. There we go, very nice indeed, and then we will upgrade as many companions as possible, and unfortunately I cannot take any more loot, because I am full, as you can see, and there is no space left in your bag, so unfortunate. So, let us now, I will give this to Goemon. There we are, that's very nice indeed. That will be his first fief for him to protect. And then I believe the next fief that I will be awarding to someone will go to Lord Shigeoki, as he has now currently gone down to 15 relation, which was, I suppose, rather unfortunate, but we may have expected something like that to happen, considering our vassal count is now increasing rather a lot. So let us now level up a few of these units, as much as we possibly can anyway. And then we will head on to Hiroshima. So let's see what we can actually do here. I do like archers instead. I think I'll make some gunners as well. And monks. Monk gunners. Ooh. Okay. I think I'll go for some monk gunners. Why not? And more veteran spearmen. Let's go for some Ottoman marksmen. Ooh, okay, Woku Pirates, why not? Watchmen as well. Okay, there we are, 156 in our company now. We really should not be having any issues whatsoever with our morale, but it seems as though something else is afoot, so we may need to figure that out. Okay, so yes, as you can see, we are losing Ottomo units, but that shouldn't be too bad, I guess. We will now head into the garrison, place a few prisoners here. And we will also put the Amico units in here, because we are obviously currently at war with them. So, yes, here we go. I will cut away for this very fast. Okay, there we are. I have placed the Amico units in our garrison, so hopefully we'll have a rather sufficient force to defend against the majority of vassals, unless they come with a great lord or some such. And now we have Hiroshima patrol around there. Yes, that is the patrol that I actually commissioned at Yamaguchi to patrol around Hiroshima. That will help us out quite a bit, or at least I hope so. And now we will be heading on to the next castle, and as you can see, we are... Do we have some Mori clan troops? I'm not entirely sure about that. But yes, as you can see, we have a huge party size deficit. So let's actually just take a look whether I have any Mori units. I don't think I have. No, I don't have, so there we are. That's not too bad, I guess. Unless some of these, maybe monks? Or pilgrims? No, I don't think so. Or even the Ronin, or caravan guards? I wouldn't think so, really, but oh well. Okay, we will head off to Hamada Castle, and hopefully take it. So, we are at 60% HP, which is not exactly ideal, but I guess we'll have to be rather good with our decisions, and hoo-hoo, here we go, Mei Ling has returned. I have returned from my mission to Oda Clan. They were agreeably surprised. Welcome back, yes. Now you can compete with Kaguya once again. That will be rather nice. And we will place her up at the top here, next to Kaguya. There we are. Very good. So, let us now take a look and scout at Hamada Castle. No one is actually stationed here, apart from, obviously, the default garrison, I would guess. So, before we head on, I will be waiting here for some time, and regenerating some of our health. There is actually a vassal there from the Mori clan. Being a little bit nervous, and yes, we are going to lose another round of units, which is unfortunate, but it is a worthwhile evil, I think, to be able to have full HP for this particular siege. So, aha, now we have quite a few vassals stationed here, but luckily enough, they do not have a lot of units in each of their armies, so this should be fine. Let's head in.